Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday market webcast. All right, apologies for not getting a webcast out yesterday, but I'll be very honest with you. After CPI and the reaction, we didn't trade the actual ridiculous 110-point candle that came out of that, but from that moment, it was a work day. And doing a webcast before CPI didn't make a lot of sense to me because nothing was really going to matter before, nothing that I hadn't already told you. But after, it just got too busy and the day got away from me. So occasionally that is going to happen because the number one priority is the room and subscribers. And, I had to be on the microphone for them throughout the pre-market. If you want me on the microphone for you pre-market, come check us out. All right, so where are we now? All right, so they launched it, and that's fine. It got a little bit silly, I would say. And I'm not a perma bear, I'm not a perma bull. I'm just somebody that watches price. They covered a lot of price yesterday, and they're still covering a lot of price. So for me, it's more about what does today look like? What does Sunday night into Monday look like, and Tuesday? Are we going to follow through or not? Because you want to talk about a kind of a relief rally. Now look, they've accomplished some things here on the daily chart in very rapid succession. First of all, you did a multi-day test at middle band, right? Upper band, middle band holds, back to upper band. So that's a check mark in the bull column right there if they can keep going. I kind of wonder out loud, I can't get excited about any type of extended upside in this environment because you got this little purple line right here. That's your 200-day exponential moving average. The same 200-day exponential moving average that we visited right here. Nope. And visited right here. Nope. So, are we headed for another test of this? Probably. Now, I always say we'll test it as a function of time or as a function of price. Look, it's a 200-day moving average. It ain't moving as a function of time very quickly, okay? It's fairly flatlined because you got a lot of upside price in this direction. It's slowly coming in, but I think it tests it more in the next couple few days as a function of price. Now, if the bulls can't get there, that's a check in the bear column. What I would say to the bulls is, look, you had a good day yesterday. If you really want to go anywhere into the end of the year, you got to convert the purple line. And you got to take out the high from September. Was it September 13? Yeah. Up at 41.75. And you got to deal with this failure and this failure. You have to deal with these prices. It's a lot to ask and a long way to go. And if, for me, I think, do I think it's a bridge too far? Probably. Am I doing anything about that? No. And please be very careful, perma bear, swing trader, contrarian folk. Okay? I have always told you guys, in bear markets, there's going to be face rippers. If you weren't long yesterday, you have a real serious problem in between your ears. Okay? If you fought that short yesterday all day, then you have a very serious problem with your trading. Because there was nothing about yesterday that said short. Once we hit the regular session, once we hit 37.54 area. So what I always say is you have to be long in these situations or you have to stand aside. If you just can't bring yourself to buy it, and I hear all the excuses, then you have to stand aside. What you cannot do is just fight it short all the way up because you will get nuked. You will run into plus 5% days. And you can kick the dirt and you can yell at your dog and you can do whatever about how it's all conspiracy and put your fucking tinfoil hat on. But all you're doing is screwing up your account when you fight days like yesterday on the short side. That thing was not coming in. It was not coming in. So either get long or get out of the way. Don't fight it short. And if you found yourself fighting it short all day yesterday, You need to take a very long look in the mirror over the weekend and ask yourself, why can't I objectively trade price? Why is it an ideology for me? Why do I feel like I have to take one side or the other? Nobody's got a jersey on. And you don't get extra points at the end of the month from your broker for, loyalty to one side or the other. Your only loyalty is to your account and to price. So if you fought it all day yesterday, stop doing that. Okay? So what's going to happen today? I don't know. But if it keeps going up, I wouldn't keep fighting it. You got to let this stuff play out. Let the lower highs happen. Let it come in. When it comes in, it's going to come in hard. And there'll be plenty of time to get in and plenty of handles to make without wrecking yourself fighting price to the upside. You got a Friday tape. You got that 200-day up there. So what are we looking at numbers-wise? Volume weighted average price is sitting 39.78. Globex high is 39.97.5. The proprietary moving average is 39.80. They've taken in a little bit. We have to see what it wants to do. I don't have a whole lot of strategizing to tell you right now. We're long from 21.75, and we're just kind of letting that play out. So I have a runner. I rolled it up to 71.75, so I'm just kind of sitting here waiting to get taken out. And we'll kind of go from there. What I will say is that the proprietary moving average has been holding in price pretty steadily since 5 a.m. I do think at some point, doesn't have to be today, but at some point it's going to retest this 100-day, the yellow line. It had been decent resistance for a few days. It's broken out above it. Very likely, just from a technical standpoint, it needs a retest, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. It doesn't mean it's going to happen today. I would be very, very flexible in your approach today and respect risk. Don't go into this with the mentality of, well, we've gone up enough. That's enough. No, it's not. It's really not. Doesn't have to be. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But neither you nor I get to decide that. Only price does. So focus on price. Stop focusing on what you think the market's going to do, what you think about inflation, what you think about the election, what you think about this, and you think about that. It doesn't matter. The tape wants to go up. When it's done wanting to go up, that'll be when it wants to go down, or maybe it churns. We could churn today. It certainly earned it. Be flexible. That's the best advice I can give you today. Be flexible. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. There'll be no webcast on Monday. Well, maybe there will be. I'm traveling, but we'll see. All right. Take care. Trade them well.